Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Flash, the place where you don't get dealership rehearsals, you don't get overpolished marketing fluff, and you definitely don't get the same recycled one-liners you've heard 100 times before. Here, it's all about raw impressions, real insights, and honest reactions. And today, we've got something that's been stirring up serious buzz in the truck world: the 2026 Toyota Tacoma. Toyota has completely re-engineered this mid-size pickup, giving it more tech, more muscle, and more personality than ever before. So buckle up, because we're diving deep into what makes this new Tacoma the most capable and desirable version yet. Exterior: let's start from the very first thing you see, that front end. The 2026 Tacoma doesn't just look refreshed, it looks reborn. Toyota has ditched the rounded softness of older models for a sharper, more squared-off, almost military-grade look. The front grille is massive, commanding attention instantly, and it's different depending on the trim. The TRD Pro and Trailhunter trims rock that bold, heritage-inspired Toyota lettering in the center, flanked by rugged mesh detailing and functional air intakes. The headlights have been reshaped into thin, aggressive LED units with a sharp daytime running light signature that screams modern toughness. And if you go for the TRD Pro, you get an LED light bar tucked right above the grille for rough road night adventures. It's not just for show, it's seriously functional. Lower down, the bumper sits high for better approach angles, and Toyota has smartly integrated steel skid plates that not only look tough but are built to take abuse. The stance overall is wider and more planted, thanks to the new TNGAF platform, the same architecture that underpins the Tundra, Sequoia, and even the new Land Cruiser. This means you're not just looking at a facelift. This Tacoma is built on a serious body-on-frame setup engineered for both daily driving comfort and hardcore terrain punishment. Swinging around to the side profile, you can tell Toyota's designers really went for that rugged adventurer vibe. The proportions are tighter, the wheel arch is more pronounced, and depending on your trim, you get different styling personalities. The base Senior and SR5 trims look practical and clean, while the TRD Off-Road and TRD Pro go wild with all-terrain tires, chunky black cladding, and lifted suspensions. The new Trailhunter trim, co-developed with ARB, takes things even further. It comes pre-equipped with off-road armor, rock rails, and an integrated bed rack system, so you can literally drive straight to the wilderness from the dealership. The doors have stronger contour lines now, adding definition and muscle to the side body. Toyota also did something really clever with the cabin bed options. You now have more configurations, including a new extra cab model focused on utility, giving you more bed space and storage flexibility. The rear suspension setup is worth mentioning here too. Gone are the old-school leaf springs in higher trims. Toyota replaced them with coil springs, dramatically improving ride quality and handling. The ride feels tighter, less bouncy, and a lot more refined, especially on uneven terrain. Now at the rear, Toyota has kept the classic Tacoma DNA but added a futuristic twist. The tailgate design is clean, with sculpted lines and the bold Tacoma stamping across the center. The taillights are full LEDs now, wrapping neatly into the bed sides. There's a power tailgate option that can open and close with the button, and in higher trims, it's even damped for a smoother drop. The Trailhunter model features a steel rear bumper with integrated recovery points and a tow hitch, signaling it's not afraid to get dirty. Toyota has also thought about usability. There are 120-volt power outlets in the bed, tied-down cleats, and even a built-in air compressor option for adjusting tire pressures on the go. Interior: stepping inside, the interior is where you'll feel the biggest leap forward. Previous Tacomas had a tough, old-school cabin that felt durable but dated. That's gone. The 2026 Tacoma cabin feels premium, tech-savvy, and ergonomically thought out. Right in front of you, there's a digital instrument cluster, 7 inches on lower trims and a massive 12.3 inches on top trims, giving you all your driving data in crisp, high-definition graphics. The steering wheel is chunkier, with easy-to-reach controls and a solid, confident feel. At the center, you'll find Toyota's latest infotainment system running on either an 8-inch or 14-inch touchscreen. Depending on trim, it supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, has over-the-air updates, and responds quickly with a clean, modern interface. The screen positioning is perfect, high enough to glance at while driving without distraction. Beneath it, Toyota kept physical knobs and buttons for climate control and volume, which is a big plus for real-world usability. The seats have been completely redesigned for better comfort and support. In the TRD Pro, you get these unique IsoDynamic performance seats with built-in shock absorbers, actual dampers, and the seats that minimize body movement when you're bouncing around off-road. It sounds gimmicky, but they actually work, keeping you steady during aggressive maneuvers. Material quality is excellent across the board, soft touch surfaces, durable plastics, and rugged textures that remind you this truck means business. The interior lighting, wireless charger, USB-C ports, and customizable ambient lighting all make it feel upscale. When it comes to performance, Toyota's biggest revolution is under the hood. The old V6 is gone, replaced by a more efficient and powerful 2.4-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. Depending on the trim, it pumps out between 228 horsepower in the base models and up to 278 horsepower with 317 pound-feet of torque in higher trims. That's more torque than the old V6 ever offered. But the real headline is the iForce Max hybrid system, available on top trims like TRD Pro and Trailhunter, producing a jaw-dropping 326 horsepower and 465 pound-feet of torque. That's serious muscle for a mid-size truck and gives the Tacoma hybrid the strongest pull in its class. You can choose between an 8-speed automatic transmission or a 6-speed manual, which is a rare treat these days for purists. Four-wheel drive options are still available, with improved low-range gearing and a locking rear differential. Off-road modes are more sophisticated now, including crawl control, multi-terrain select, and even front and rear cameras that help you see obstacles that would otherwise be hidden. On the road, the Tacoma feels tighter and more confident. The steering is more precise, and thanks to those coil springs, body roll is reduced. The hybrid model delivers instant torque, giving you effortless highway passing power and serious off-road grunt. Towing capacity reaches up to 6,500 pounds, and payload tops out around 1,700 pounds, impressive figures for its size. Fuel economy also improves, with the hybrid expected to push past 25 miles per gallon combined, making it not just stronger, but smarter. Now let's talk about pricing. Toyota has structured the Tacoma line up strategically. The base senior trim starts around $32,000, offering a practical, capable truck for everyday use. The SR5 and TRD Sport push that to about $37,000 to $42,000, bringing in more tech and comfort. The TRD off-road trim lands around $45,000, while the new Trailhunter and TRD Pro sit at the top end, around $55,000 to $63,000 depending on options. Yes, it's not cheap, but when you factor in the tech, powertrain options, and Toyota's bulletproof reliability, you're looking at one of the most complete mid-size trucks money can buy. So, what's the verdict? The 2026 Toyota Tacoma isn't just an update, it's a rebirth. Toyota has managed to modernize the truck without watering down its identity. It's still rugged, still purpose-built, and still the go-anywhere, do-anything pickup it's always been, but now it's smarter, more comfortable, and way more capable. Whether you're an off-road junkie, a weekend adventurer, or just someone who wants a tough daily driver that looks incredible on the road, the new Tacoma checks every box. And that wraps up today's review on Car Flash, the channel where we cut through the marketing fog and tell you exactly what's what. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Toyota Tacoma, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the bell icon so you don't miss what's next. We've got plenty more real-world reviews coming your way, and no scripts, no sugarcoating, just straight talk about the cars that matter. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.